May have the fear is Callum as Brooke speaks frankly to him now and one, and Gerald can't let go of his suspicions in Shortland Street.
The point is, this department seems to be better off without you. I'll be recommending the DHB does not renew your contract as HOD.
If I fight this, Helen Carson will have me over a barrel.
Either you support me or we're over.
The X-ray shows you've probably torn your meniscus.
You're guessing.
If you want a second opinion, make it quick. We're busy in here.
So stop wasting time on me, get a tuba grip on it, and I'll get back to work.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
You're not me, are you?
I haven't got your work ethic. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Can we just get on with it?
All right. Louise, do what the man wants, will you?
Thank you.
And I'll write out a script for pain relief.
Ta.
Did you send him home?
Tried. He won't budge.
Wait.
Keep an eye on him, will you? And no more heavy lifting.
Does he honestly think he's going to keep working?
Well, I can't force him to take time off, can I? But you guys can have a go if you like.
No, thanks. Oh.
Okay, south of Taupo's out. Let's make plans for the south of France.
And Italy?
Wherever. If I'm HOD, I can negotiate more holidays. It's a big jump in income too. We can go next year on a decent budget.
Oh, you won't go at all because you'll be back to your workaholic ways. I know what you like.
Well, we're getting ahead of ourselves anyway. Brooke's probably put the emotional thumbscrews on Callum by now.
One day, that man is going to wake up and look at that woman and see what the rest of us see, right through her.
Hey, congratulations. Really. Callum and I have discussed things, and we've decided that it would be best for the hospital and all concerned if he followed Rachel's advice and appointed you head of the PCC. I'm disappointed, naturally, but I want you to know that I will do everything I can to ease the transition. Right. Thanks.
Yeah, it'll make a change from easing your own work a little, won't it?
That's right. Kick the girl when she's down.
She can take it.
You know, for a really nice guy, you can be such a mean girl sometimes.
I know what you're going to say. I'm way ahead of you. It's completely my fault. I will apologise to Mr. Vincent as soon as they let me out of here.
You're all set. Here. Use them.
That's all very well, Scotty, but not what I've come to see you about. I'm not going to tell you which little bird knocked on my door, but I'm very pleased they did. People are worried about you, mate.
I'm fine.
Says the man with crutches in his hands.
I don't even need them.
Look, I had a quick look through your timesheets. 12 hours every day and a huge amount of overtime. I don't want you putting so much stress on yourself.
Okay, I'll cut back.
Good. Go home, take the rest of the week.
Rest of the shift, maybe.
And what happens tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I step back from surgical charge nurse and hide behind a desk as nursing manager. Heaviest thing I lift will be a pen, I promise.
Yum.
That's called a strawberry kiss.
Do I want to know what's in it?
Apart from the strawberries, it's basically cream. Not forgetting the rum and amaretto.
You are evil.
No, Dad. I didn't know that. How fascinating. No, seriously, you guys have fun. I'll be happy with a postcard. No, I don't want to talk to Mum, Dad. I can't. I'm busy. I'm cooking. Just call me before you leave, okay? Bye. Now, did you know that the tango originated in the slum brothels of Buenos Aires and it didn't become respectable until the 1920s when it was embraced by Parisian high society?
Has Nigel been giving you a history lesson?
Yes, he's trying to lure me to Argentina.
What?
He and Mum have been doing these tango lessons ever since I came back from Europe. It's reignited the flame, apparently. So now they're off to Buenos Aires for 3 weeks.
Boy, they get around.
Yeah, 6 months in France wasn't enough for them.
And they want you to go with them.
Well, they say they do. They're just being nice because of the year I've had.
And you turn them down?
How many does it take to tango, Libby? 2, not 3. So, I'm going to be sitting on the sidelines watching. And believe me, it won't be pretty.
What's that other expression? Something about looking a gift horse in the mouth? Sorry, none of my business.
We said he'd be on crutches. I did. I should have known better.
Tanya, I need you to take charge for the rest of the shift. Is that okay with you?
Of course.
Actually, the job's yours till Maya gets back, assuming you want it.
Are you sure you think I'm up to it?
I wouldn't ask if I didn't.
Okay. I hope this means you're taking some time off.
I'll be back tomorrow as nursing manager only. See you then.
Bye.
Did you see that? He knows I narked on him.
What?
I got Callum to send him home.
Oh, nice work.
Yeah, but do you think he'll actually rest?
Can't see it. He's not the sort to sit around and do nothing. Not in that big old house all by himself.
Oliver Ritchie?
Oh, I'll take it.
I'll need your signature.
Oh, Oliver.
Brilliant, I've been waiting for that. Thanks.
What is it?
Stuff I need for one of my research projects.
Stuff?
Yeah, that's the medical term.
So why is it getting delivered here?
Don't worry, it's not toxic. I knew I'd be here this afternoon, that's all. It seemed easier.
It's a bad habit you're getting into? Bringing your work home with you?
Oh, I can't help it. Always been a bit of a swot.
And how's it going with that central fugey thing?
The centrifuge. Yeah, getting there. They're tricky with things when you start ripping them apart.
Maybe you should have gone to a professional.
Oh, too late now, eh? I told Libby I was saving the hospital money by doing it myself. What's she going to think of me? I throw in the towel. Relax. I know what I'm doing.
I'm sure you do.
Thank you, Oliver.
Nigel Tippett doing the tango. I'd go to South America to see that.
Well, there's a ticket going, apparently. Just talk to Gerald.
Why doesn't he want to go? He wouldn't have to spend the whole time with his parents, would he?
Well, try telling him that.
I will.
Oh, good luck. You should have seen the look I got when I ventured an opinion.
Perhaps I better keep my mouth shut.
No, you go for it. He's got more respect for you than he does for me.
It doesn't mean that he'll do what I tell him. Same again?
Yes, please.
Ta.
I'm glad it's not just me.
Sorry?
Who finds Gerald hard work? What do I have to do to make the guy like me?
Well, I wouldn't take it personally. He's had his fair share of dodgy flatmates in the past. One in particular. You can't blame him for being careful.
I've got another theory.
What's that?
He wants you. I'm trying to be charitable. Whatever his problem is, I hope he gets over it soon. He's driving me nuts.
I'll bring them right over for you.
Ta.
What can I get you?
I think someone else needs you more than I do.
Jackie, can you see Dr. Freeman, please?
Sure.
She'll be drowning her sorrows. She's being demoted.
From what, trophy girlfriend to failed gold digger?
What?
Her and Dad split up.
I'll grab that and advice for me, please. I owe you an apology. I was rude before.
Forget it. It was totally in keeping with the rest of my day.
Hunter just told me about you and Callum.
He'll be telling the world.
Yeah, I had my doubts when you two got together.
Yeah, well, you and everyone else. It's a wonder we lasted as long as we did.
Yeah, Callum might have his flaws, but basically he's a decent guy.
Which is the problem, of course. He was far too good for me.
You're the only person saying that.
I don't think so.
Do you really care that much what Hunter thinks of you? You get a bit more self-respect than that, I hope. You know, to tell the truth, I thought Callum was good for you.
Good for me or good for my career?
Well, it really doesn't matter what I think either, does it? You know, if he's worth hanging on to, do something about it. Or would you rather waste time feeling sorry for yourself?
Straight through to pre-op, please. They'll be waiting for you. Chris has already gone to scrub. Thank you.
How you doing?
Oh, I think the piece has finally broken out. It's been mad in here the past couple of hours.
I'm glad Scotty went home when he did that.
Oh, no, he's not here.
Oh, sorry. I should have told you at reception.
Oh, I didn't stop to ask. I just came straight up.
He's hurt his leg.
Only one of them? And that was enough to send him home? That doesn't sound like my brother.
He only went because Big Boss said he had to.
If you want to talk to him, just give him a call.
Oh, no, it's okay. I only dropped in on the off chance. I was going to ask him to diss his soccer game at the weekend. It's harder for him to turn me down face to face.
I was going to drop round later, see if he needed anything.
Why? He won't appreciate it.
I think you're checking up on him.
And then he'll boot you out. Guaranteed. Thanks. The money's inside.
Are you sure you don't want me to?
No, it was just a fall. I'm not going to hospital. I'll be fine. Here. Thanks for your help.
Thanks, mate.
See ya.
I hope you're hungry.
Ravenous. Have I got time for a shower?
Get in there now and you'll have your usual 15 minutes. And no singing, your voice carries.
It does, doesn't it?
So does yours.
What do you think you're doing?
The door's open there. There must have been a draft. There were papers scattered. You know what I'm like. When I see a mess, I have to tidy it up.
I can't feel a draft, can you?
No.
I thought you said that was broken.
I also said I was fixing it.
And you did?
Yeah, I'm just running some chemicals through to clean it. Speaking of which, shower gel. Nothing dodgy here, Gerald, except the lauryl sulfates, what they do to the environment. I'll get the green stuff next time.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for asking me.
Well, at least we're being polite to each other. I've been thinking about you all afternoon. I've got a DHB briefing paper here, and I must have read it 3 times, and I can't remember a word.
I've been thinking too.
Brooke, if we're going to break up, I don't want it to be because you don't have the same job anymore. I'd like to think we are better than that.
So would I.
So let's push the work stuff aside and concentrate on what really matters. You and me.
You'd better come out from behind that desk then. I feel like I'm in a job interview.
I'd like us to try again.
Why? When you know what I'm like.
Brooke, stop
it's true.
it. I don't...
I know what people say about me, and they're right. That Brooke Freeman, she's out for what she can get. Having a man in my life is never enough because I'm never convinced he'll hang around.
Brooke.
I used you, Callum. Right from the start, I was thinking, this isn't going to last. What will I be left with when it's over? What can I grab that he can't take away at the end of it? God forbid I just let myself be happy. That is way too scary for this screwed-up little girl. Thank you, Daddy, wherever you are.
You're way too hard on yourself.
I'm sick of myself. I want to change.
Well, that's good. We can work
But I can't use you to do it. I need to be by myself. I never have been, you know.
Why be lonely when you don't have to be?
I want to be able to sit in a room on my own and not feel lonely, not hate my own company. You are a sweet, lovely man. You really are. But you can't give me that. I'm sorry.
I know, I'm early. I woke up at 6:30 and got bored with staring at the ceiling.
Wow, you should have called me. Why am I still in the dog box?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll go on, tell the truth. You've been missing me, and it's obviously affecting your sleep.
No, that would be the stress of working in an ED under an arrogant doctor who doesn't mind running his staff into the ground.
He sounds horrible. Yeah. If you're not too tired, I could cook you dinner tonight.
You're on.
Morning. It is morning, isn't it?
Have you been here all night?
The MVA with a liver laceration. They finally wheeled him off into HDU about half an hour ago. Is Scotty in yet? I was going to try and hook him up for a game of squash.
He'll be limping in any minute now, but don't you let him anywhere near a squash court.
What's he done to himself?
Hurt his knee running.
Which he immediately made worse by trying to help a rather large patient into a wheelchair by himself.
Okay, forget the squash. Does he play chess?
Doubt it. I don't think he could sit still for that long.
You don't know Scotty's password, do you?
Why? He probably changes it every day.
I know, but he hasn't turned up to work and I need to access some files. He's not answering his mobile phone.
Have you tried his landline?
Engaged. Permanently. I think it's off the hook.
Okay, I'm going round there.
Talk to IT. They'll have his password somewhere.
It's not his password I'm worried about.
Don't look like that.
Like what?
Like I'm about to dump my entire workload on you. It's just a few files that you'll need to get up to speed on to keep the DHB happy. I thought I'd bring them over to you now to help you get a head start before the pressure comes on.
Thank you.
Okay. Any questions? You know where I am.
One question. Are you sure you're okay with all this?
I'm fine. Seriously. If you'd asked me yesterday...
Yesterday I would have known better.
Yesterday I was furious, but not at you.
TK told me that you and Callum
have come to a mutual decision. Yes.
Wow, big changes.
I am just starting. You watch. Thank you for what you said to me last night. I needed to hear it.
You're welcome.
What did you say?
The same thing I've been telling her since I met her. Get over yourself, Brooke.
Well, you must finally have found the magic words. She's like a different person.
This engagement of yours, you'll probably want to celebrate.
We haven't really thought about it.
Or maybe you should. And when you have, come and see me, because I'd like to throw you a party. You plan it, and I'll write the checks.
Why?
Because you're my daughter. The only one I have. And I'm not proud of the way I reacted when you said you wanted to get married.
Well, I didn't expect you to love the idea.
Still don't, to be honest. But I do love you. And if marrying Kieran is going to make you happy, then I am not going to stand in your way.
Thank you, Dad.
Yes, thank you, Callum.
So, what changed your mind?
Well, if you must know, it was hearing someone else talk about her father and the way he let her down. That, and a long sleepless night, contemplating a lonely old age.
You won't be lonely.
Do you promise?
Yes.
Morning.
Morning. Hi. Oh, let me get that out of your way. Don't let me forget to put it in the car.
What is it?
The centrifuge. Good as new.
By the way, I rang Mum and Dad last night. What would you like me to get you from Buenos Aires?
Have you decided to go?
I think I needed a holiday more than I realised.
South America just when summer's kicking in. Man, you'll love it.
Scotty? Scotty, are you here? It's me, it's Tracy. Hello?
Over here.
Scotty?
Over here.
Have you been there all night?
I lay down on the bed to take a nap. The painkillers must have knocked me out. I woke up about 3 a.m. with my back in a total spasm. I tried to get up and I landed on the floor. My back still hurts like hell when I try to move.
Poor thing.
I don't want your sympathy. Just help me up.
I don't think I can move you.
Just get me up on the bed.
Oh, I'm trying.
What are you doing here anyway?
Tanya needs your password, for one thing. Just be grateful you didn't manage to lock the door last night.
Fluffy.
Beg your pardon?
My password is the name of a cat we had when I was a kid.
Right.
Take you my painkillers for me, will you? There's tramadol in the bathroom.
What if you tell me what you're doing in your running gear?
What do you think? I went for a run.
And that's your idea of resting, is it?
The tramadol.
And then I'm calling an ambulance.
No.
You need to see Maxwell. If he can't fix your bag, then at the very least he can talk some sense into you about looking after yourself.
I'm not going in.
Because you don't want to be told off.
I'm being told off now.
Because you deserve it. You're an idiot.
Thanks, Tracy. Thanks for popping round. Goodbye.
You have got to be one of the most stubborn, pig-headed men I have ever met. Why did I bother? You know what? You win. You stay here and rot. Okay, this is non-negotiable. I'm in ED all day, but when I'm done, I'm gonna pop round my house and pick up some things. I'll be back in time to cook you dinner. Don't expect anything flash.
What?
I'm moving in, whether you like it or not.
Well, that may not have gone to plan, but hopefully Martin Shanahan has it covered as he plays Molly Malone and tries to convert rugby fans to traditional cockles and mussels at 3:05 today. Next year on One though, Jimmy is in denial in Doctors.
Everyone believes they